The Supreme Court is awful. I mean, they are absolutely horrific. I mean, what a horrific collection of the 6 Supreme Court justices that have, quote, devoted their life to law and order and have gone to these Ivy League schools and are supposed to be patriots and honor the Constitution, to throw everything down the toilet for a man who wears a full face of makeup, is breaking laws every single day in the White House, clearly has dementia, tried to give a microphone a blowjob. Is just truly one of the worst human beings on the planet. And these Supreme Court justices are supposed to be revered, respected, and it is just an absolute laughingstock. What a joke. What an absolute fucking joke the Supreme Court is right now. John Roberts has single-handedly done more damage to this country, starting with Citizens United, all the way to this, and they are just going to continue to hand over the democracy to Donald Trump, who is not going to inherit it. It's going to be these tech oligarchs, and it's just unbelievable. And they don't think at some point they're going to come after them too. Please. All right, put this up, Kylie. Democracy Docket reports, breaking, the Supreme Court has granted a stay allowing Texas to use its new congressional map in 2026, delivering a major win for President Donald Trump and his unprecedented national effort to rig the upcoming midterm elections. And the lower court, right before it went to the Supreme Court, was a Trump-appointed judge, Trump-appointed, who said that this map was racially drawn, that this map was inherently racist. So when he says, make America great again, he's literally talking about rolling it back to, segregated times. It's just unbelievable how much Americans shit on Black people and continue to shit on Black people, and how much the Justice Department shits on Black people. And it is absolutely horrific. And all of these people do it in the name of Jesus Christ. And they tell you they're faith and family values voters. They tell you they're fiscal conservatives. But at the end of the day, they're racist. And I just want every Black American to know, when you see something like that, there are hordes and millions of Americans that stand with you, that will march with you. That is beyond the pale. To every Black American in Texas, think about Jasmine Crockett and how much she fights for your state. And there are millions of us that stand with you and with her, and fuck the Supreme Court. Seriously, what a laughingstock. What a joke that court is. Moving along. So we can ask the middle schoolers, what are the 3 powers? You have executive, judicial, legislative. Executive branch, dementia, blowjob giving, opera blaring, Marie Antoinette era nut job. And then you have the legislative branch, who's run by Moses Mike Grinder Johnson, who will do anything in his power to kiss Trump's ass. I don't know if it's some sort of weird twisted crush, or if Trump has the goods and has the Grinder files on Moses Mike, because I can't understand it. And then the Supreme Court, these guys have been groomed by the Heritage Foundation and the Federalist Society for years, and they're just total pieces of shit. So some people have gotten to Congress, some Republicans, and they are like, oh my God, like this is awful. Like everybody's just bending over for Donald Trump. There's not that many, but just a few. And one of them is Massey, Representative Massey. And here he is on the MAGA capitulation happening in the legislative branch that has completely abdicated all power to blowjob giving, not blending his makeup Trump. It's unbelievable. Play the clip.
In a lot of ways, the House is not in the driver's seat when it comes to key policy areas.
You have a lot of intelligent, hardworking people who gave up a lot of things to be here in Congress, only to find out that all they get to do is come here and rubber stamp whatever Donald Trump wants. Because nobody wants to be a rubber stamp. You can get a monkey to do this job.
It's so true. There's no... I keep thinking sometimes the news are it's more difficult to watch certain days than others. And this last round of news cycles with the Supreme Court capitulating, Moses Mike Grinder Johnson continually capitulating, and then these tech oligarchs and industry titans and universities capitulating. Like, is anybody going to have any decency? Is anybody going to have a backbone? Is anybody not going to be a chicken shit coward? Or is everybody just are we going to lose our entire country and go the way of Russia for that guy, for Donald Trump? It's crazy. All right, moving along, you guys. So when a convicted felon starts appointing people to work for him, he appoints the biggest bottom feeders imaginable. And two of those are Kristi Noem and Tom Homan. And they have basically what I want to call impulsive incompetence. Like they impulsively act on incompetent ideas. And so they're trying to staff ICE right now. And there's breaking news coming out about the people that are going to work for ICE. Pop this up, Kylie. Meanwhile, total novices are being fast-tracked into the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in Georgia, where instructors have been left astounded at the levels of incompetence. We have people failing open book tests, and we have folks that can barely read or write in English, one Department of Homeland Security DHS official told the Daily Mail. We even had a 469-pound man sent to the academy whose own doctor certified him not at all fit for any physical activity. Insiders say the vetting process has been so rushed. That's where I'm impulsive incompetence. It's been so rushed that officials didn't even wait for drug test results to come back before hiring recruits and flying them off to Georgia, only to discover afterwards that the test came back positive. And so this is, again, just impulsive incompetence. Pete Hegseth, impulsive incompetence. These people are two very dangerous things at the exact same time. And these two traits you don't want people with power to have: impulsivity and incompetence. And everybody in the Trump administration is both impulsive, and they are impulsive with their incompetence. And the State Department are people that work there. These departments have been, anybody who's decent, who's good, the Justice Department, anybody who's decent, who's good, they've all left. And the federal government is skimmed down to these impulsive, incompetent assholes like this guy right here, Kash Patel. Play the clip.
When you attack American citizens, when you attack our institutions of legislation, when you attack our nation's capital, you attack the very being of our way of life. And this FBI and this Department of Justice stand here to tell you that we will always refute it and combat it. We will provide the safest country the nation has ever seen under President Trump's leadership here. And that's what we did here today with great resolve on a case.
It's unbelievable. So he's talking about the DC pipe bomber, and he's talking about exactly what the January 6th insurrectionists did. And the second Trump got into power, he pardoned every single one of those people. And that clip was from Fox. And I just am very interested. Are Fox News viewers that fucking dumb? Are they really that stupid? Because I can't believe that he can sit there and say that. But at the same time, I can't believe that Trump picked a guy to go run the FBI that was a podcaster, that was a conspiracy theory podcaster. It's wild. Then, of course, he picks to run the Department of Transportation, a complete moron, Duffy. And here he is talking about his way of making America great again. Play the clip.
And also, I think if you're building a car, developing a car that Joe Biden or Pete Buttigieg wanted you to build, that's different than market demand. I want the market to decide what kind of EV I should offer. What kind of vehicles do the American consumers want to buy? This rule will actually allow you to bring back the 1970s station wagon, maybe a little wood paneling on the side, Phil. We can bring back choice to consumers. So yeah, the minivan's awesome, but maybe the station wagon is cool too.
But the average price.
Okay, listener, I have
given the very best gift to myself and to my parents, and it is the Aura picture frame. I'm telling you, it is easy to use, and it's something you can update directly from your phone. It's super user friendly. You can actually upload your holiday pictures to your frame while you are still on vacation. You can preload your photos before it ships and keep adding from anywhere, anytime. It allows you to share photos and videos effortlessly, and it's included with a great gift box. So for a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code IHIP at checkout. That's Aura Frames, AURA Frames.com, promo code IHIP. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's bring back the station wagons. While we're at it, let's bring back typewriters. Let's bring back landlines and rotary phones. I mean, why are we doing all this stuff? I mean, this is insanity. It is insane how they brag about, #1, how incompetent and stupid they are. And #2, that how anti-progress they are. Like that they want this whole era that they want to bring back are things that we have evolved past, like fuel standards are really, really important. And when you value science, you learn that, okay, having fuel standards can help us with pollution. These guys are in the tank with big oil. They don't want any consumer protections. They don't give a shit if, they'll probably do away with the seatbelt issue. They don't give a shit if people die. They don't care if the environment is completely polluted because they only think in the short term. These guys want to make their mark for the time that they're on Earth. There's no legacy. There's no sense of leaving this space and this country better and more formed and more evolved to younger generations. That's not even, they can't even think that far. They're incapable of playing the tape through. And then lastly, while you have these dipshits in the Supreme Court, these dipshits in Congress, these dipshits cabinet members driving everything in the United States government into the shitter, you have even more imaginable dipshits than the Kash Patel and Duffy. And it's Witkoff and the son-in-law of Trump, Jared Kushner. And they have been over there getting dog walked and spanked by Vladimir Putin. And they think that they're going to make billions of dollars and that the Russians are going to honor those deals with them. Mind you, Vladimir Putin kills his opponents. He kills oligarchs. And for them to think they're going to have some fair handshake deal with Putin is so stupid. But while they're doing this, enriching themselves, they are throwing away Western alliances. They are throwing away all of our allies, and they are partnering with murderous dictators. And so here is a leaked call with European leaders. And this was leaked to, I think, Der Spiegel, which is the German newspaper. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz warned Zelensky during a now leaked call. You need to be extremely careful in the coming days. They, the Americans, are playing games, both with you and with us. Other leaders then echoed the alarm. Emmanuel Macron said the U.S. might betray Ukraine on the issue of territory. Stubb chimes in and says, we must not leave Ukraine or Volodymyr alone with these guys. And Ruda says, we have to protect Volodymyr. And this was leaked to the German media. So they know that the United States has impulsively and incompetently, in a quick money grab shakedown, is going to sell out Ukraine. And it doesn't look like the Supreme Court's going to stop it. or has any interest in stopping this administration. It doesn't look like the Republicans in Congress are going to stop it or have any interest in stopping this. And we are looking at a foreign policy world that so many people are not ready for, that our biggest allies are going to be Russia and I guess China and Saudi Arabia. And I'm speechless. I'm utterly speechless that this man continues to get away with all of this shit, and that nobody in the private sector, nobody at the Supreme Court, and nobody in the Republican Party will put up any form of resistance to this. And it's such a short-sighted, I'm going to feel good right in this second. And none of these people are playing the tape through long term, because I guess their impulsivity and their incompetence surrounding their impulsivity prevents them from doing so. All right, that's all we have for this episode. Please subscribe, like this show, and leave a comment, and we'll be back later with more news.